I'm very excited to bring you today's video because I get asked this a lot. So as I'm sure you can tell from the title, I am going to show you how to improve your graphic design work. You know what? It's not even just graphic design work, it's creative works, it's videos, it's audio, it's a bunch of things. Just how to improve your creative works in general. So the lovely people over at Envato Elements have actually sponsored this video and asked me to share with you their incredible, let me tell you, I am obsessed with their site. So it's an all-in-one place to get any elements you need ever, basically. So I'm just going to show you it, and what I'm going to do is the aim is to improve my own portfolio so you can see firsthand Envato Elements products working, doing their bit. I will link Envato down in the description and I will chat a bit more about it as we go. On here you can see at the top everything that they do. So straight up you have stock videos, video templates, you can get music, you can get sound effects, you can get graphics templates, which is the one I use the most. We will get into that. You get graphics as well, so backgrounds, textures, illustrations, icons, things like that. Presentation templates. You've also got a ton, 50 million plus stock photos available on Envato Elements, and then of course some fonts. So I mean, that's a very quick summary. There are a lot of things that they do. You can kind of see them all here. There's 43,881 products added this week alone. The things that I like to use it for mainly are product mockups and improving my creative my creative things. I have gathered a bunch of my recent projects. So we've got a poster that I've created. It's just an A4 print that I sell on my shop, Soul and Fire. Then I have a Cadbury's Dairy Milk redesign. If you watch the video, you'll know. I have the KSI Dissimulation album cover redesign, so I did 2 different covers. I have a portrait vector illustration of a fellow YouTuber, Emma, she's amazing. A greeting card design, a logo design, and then finally a room illustration. So I actually have a few collections in my account. So if I go up here, go to collections, I've been on Envato Elements for maybe like 2 months now actually, and I've sort of started to gather different selections of things that I like and that I will most likely use in the future. You can like pin them and save them. So I have Instagram templates. So for Soul and Fire, when I released new products, I wanted to shout about it on my stories. So Envato Elements has these kind of things. Look, it's got like pre-made up story templates. You can download it straight away. So you literally just, once you've got the full subscription, click download. I'm going to make a new project so I can sort of categorize everything. So Soul and Fire. Everything comes with a simple commercial license. You can kind of read into it, but it's really accessible and adaptable. So I'm going to just search greeting card mockup. I have missed the P. Good job, Envato knows what I'm talking about, eh? So we have graphic templates, presentation mockups, so whether you're doing like a PowerPoint or whatever, you've got them, graphics themselves, fonts, photos, 3D things, web templates, add-ons, CMS templates, and stock videos. So there's a lot to choose from. So we are going to head straight into graphics and find myself a greeting card mockup that I like the look of. So this is going to be good for when I'm creating like a new greeting card and I want to see what it will actually look like in person. And it's also good to mock up things to put on my Instagram page because there's only so many ways I can take photos of a greeting card, you know. I think I'm gonna go with just this one, greeting card mock-ups. Sometimes the mock-ups come with a few different views, so as you can see this one has like a front view and an inside view. I really like the look of this one. Of course I can save it so I can add it to my collection, but we're just going to download it. I've also downloaded a bunch of other different things, so I'm going to download a album cover and then I'll show you quickly the like intro ideas and also the titles that you can use in Final Cut Pro. And obviously you can get like music and sound effects, so if you're like a video editor, it'll be really helpful for that kind of thing. So these are the different versions. We've got like the sort of semi-open card, the fully open, the card with the envelope, front and back. We've got the whole selection, open, closed, back, and then front and back. I think what I'm going to just go with for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to go with the most basic one. So as you can see, it's a Photoshop file, so I'm just going to double click it and it will open Photoshop. This is where my laptop gets very noisy and doesn't really know what to do with itself. This is the mockup file. And basically I can just click on either the front or the back and replace it. What I love particularly about Envato is the fact that everything is in one place and it's one subscription. Knowing that I've got all the things that I need in one place is obviously super helpful. So I am just going to drag in the greeting card here. So it should be almost the right size. I just need to size it up a little bit. If I press the right button, that would help. And then I just press save. And then, like you would expect, the card is mocked up and ready to go. It's that simple. So we're going to move on to another one. I'm going to just quickly save that. So for this one, I actually decided to go for a vinyl because it means that the image can be a little bit bigger. And what I need to do basically is just change these little files here on the right. So if I double click, it takes me into just that file, and all I need to do is drag over KSI's redesign, making sure it's the right size. I'm going to hit save, and then we have the image on there. I do need to change this. I didn't actually make up a label in that video. We'll just use the original cover because the lazy life chose me. As you can see, now I have a very sleek, professional looking mock-up, and as opposed to just putting the album cover on my website like that as a flat image, you can't really visualize it as to what it's supposed to be. So that's why I love using mock-ups. I use them a lot in my videos, I use them a lot in my like work, and having the album cover like this demonstrating its actual purpose is super helpful. So for the poster, I thought I should demonstrate how I guess sell my products. So I can't actually show my products in all scenarios, that's just physically impossible. So if you go onto my Instagram for Soul and Fire, which is my little stationery shop, you'll see that I have a few different product photos, some of which I have taken myself, but I'm moving more into doing mock-ups because it just saves so much time. As you can see here, we have a big poster mock-up, and it gives you an idea of what it would look like in a home environment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this one, and again, same principle. It usually tells you in the file where to place your own artwork. So I'm just going to double click it, and it's in here, and then we can drag in the artwork. It's almost the right size again. Just going to size it up a little bit, close it, and there we go. We have the poster in a real life situation, and that looks a whole lot better again rather than just including the flat image. So we've done a few mock-ups. As you can see just by me quickly scrolling on the website, there are a lot to choose from. There's different graphic templates as well, so if you're wanting to design a poster or design a menu or a business card, they have templates in Envato that you can download and adapt to suit you. So it's not just the mock-up side of things, it's the actual design itself, which is really cool. But what I'm going to do now is go into some more like video editing-y things, not a word. I am on Final Cut Pro and I've downloaded a generator in Envato, and I've installed it onto Final Cut Pro. It comes in like a zipped file and it had some instructions on how to install it. It took me like 5 minutes, if that. So what I'm going to do is go into this little section, and you can see this little demonstration of what it's doing. It's got loads of graphics, and then it pops up with the logo at the end. And what I'm going to do is add into here the logo I created for Emma, or the little portrait thing. It could act as a cool little YouTube intro for her. So all we need to do is go into logo, image source, and import a logo. So I'm going to find the image of Emma and add that as the logo. So I want to select that as the source image. Background we're going to leave blank for now. Tagline text we'll leave blank for now. You can change the font, the size, the colour. There'll be different settings in each one. And also the colours of the little graphics that pop up. Basically, I'm going to change those pinks to like yellows and blues. So I gave my laptop some time to sort of process because it struggles with things. I actually ended up adding a few more yellow bits, and I'm just going to play this through. This took me literally like not even 10 minutes. Imagine if I made this from scratch, I'd have zero chance. I'm going to quickly just play it. Think of it with like music behind it, and then the cool colours, and then like a nice little like ba-ching, and then Emma's face pops up. I think that's really, really cool. There are so many different templates like this on Envato. There are many, many different Final Cut Pro add-ons. There's also Adobe Illustrator templates, different graphic templates like in here. You can find print templates, so if you are to design like a menu or a poster, rather than designing it from scratch, there are like pre-made sort of cool little designs that you can download in like Photoshop, Illustrator or Word. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this little video. I really enjoyed sort of improving my portfolio, showing you how to best display your work, how to improve it, and I really love that everything is all in one place with Envato. It was actually recommended to me a couple of months ago by a fellow creative friend who's been in the business for a long time, and he swears by it. So when Envato actually approached me to work together, obviously I jumped at the chance. It was very exciting, and I'm very happy to share it with you guys. So what I will do, I will leave a link to Envato in the description, along with a little bit more information, the key points, everything that they have to offer. There's just endless things I could talk about. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you next week for another one. Bye!